Just no.
Got my rings, all colors make them look old. Slow down, slow down. New I found, I've been running to you. Slow down, slow down. New I drown. I've been running from you. I've been running to you. I've been running from you. I'm the one, gotta praise God for the things that I done. Look on. That's hard. You just gotta shut up, God.
I'm back, baby. Hey, turn me up a bit. Turn me up some. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, look. They're like, ain't no way he back. I'm back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Tiger's teeth. Wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget cat and sheep, I wanna count these cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. If I say it, you best to believe.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's the 80s team facing the Golden State Warriors. It'll be the 80s team off the tip.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior.
Trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
At the line for two.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he can't get either to fall.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Curry's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Durant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Durant, almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
Here's Malone. Out to Bird. This one for three. Arizon grabs the board. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And the basket by Curry.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Goes up on the high post. Here's Barry, and he lays it straight in.
Yeah, just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry's one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
Away team basketball.
Here's Bird, and it's good off the glass. Bird's got his second basket of the game.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I spoke with the head coach of the 80s team. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thanks, David. Here's Curry. Fires from the corner. That one a little long. A shot by Jordan, no good. And it's Golden State's ball. 4-point game. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. The second effort. And it's sent back by KD.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And the Warriors miss again.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. In this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Durant.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tools. Bird uses terrific court sense to see the play before it develops.
Johnson with it. Here's Bird. Releases. They get the rebound. That gives them the lead.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
KD can't get it to go. The 80s team with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Bird can't hit.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the foul called on Kevin McHale. That is his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Barry. Nice move. And it's sent back by McHale. They retain possession. Thurin's shot is off.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Barry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the other team.
And that one falls for McHale.
Substitution for your Warriors. Raymond Green. Jason Richardson.
The 80s team with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Pass to Irving. No good on the three. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Richardson. That one, no good. Great D that time from Irving. The 80s team with the ball. Puts it up. And he recovers it. Here's Olajuwon. Good on the 7-footer.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Floyd. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Isaiah Thomas.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
2 shots.
That one is no good. The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. 3-pointer, Bird. That one doesn't go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. There's the 3. Thurin's shot is off. And the 80s team has possession. Leading by 5. And a miss there on the triple.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
He's so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Bird. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's in off the backboard. Bird's got 8 points. Here's Thurman. Drops one in from the wing. The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line for the away team, Magic Johnson.
1 shot. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Elbow shot is on the way. And good that time. 10 points for him.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Johnson surveying the floor. A wide open look for Bird. And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for the 80s team. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
Give it up for your Warriors.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 80s team.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State, trailing here by 8. Good.
All those things that Steph does before the game, and you think there's no way he's pulling those off in the game. Guess what? He's pulling them off in the game.
And here's Bird for three.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. You must be more patient on offense than trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one hits back iron. Here's Golden State now. And Arizon gets it to go.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Here's Johnson. Here's McHale. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Bird outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Chamberlain. Malone with the block.
How about the quick there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Here's KD. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
KD on the wing. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7. Here's Johnson. The lead is 2. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. On offense, here are the Warriors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They get it back. Chamberlain. It's good. This game is all even. Chamberlain got his second basket.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
And the basket by Curry.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Fires from the wing. Johnson can't get it to go. And the foul on Magic Johnson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Chamberlain. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside, McHale. Johnson outside. Pass to Olajuwon. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the 80s team leads by 2.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Tries from 16. Good on the shot. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Mullen. Olajuwon with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Warriors trailed by 6. Here's Harrison. And again, no good by Golden State. The 80s team with the ball. And on the way from Irving for 3. Harrison grabs the board. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. From the baseline. Misses off the left iron. 1:39 left to play here in the half. To the paint. Shoots from the line. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon's shot is good. Olajuwon's got the lead up to 8 now for the 80s team.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Bentley, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Chris Mullin.
And if I had to think of one word to describe Dantley, it would be prolific. AD doesn't have weak. How about he does it for seasons? Just a scoring machine.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors trail by 7. Mullin for 3. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. Olajuwon, right side. To the inside. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 8 points for Hakeem Olajuwon.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Here's Worthy. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Worthy's got his second bucket.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Dantley. Good on the three-point shot. Dantley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Isaiah Thomas taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thomas.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Richardson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the 80s team as they wrap up the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Warriors trail by 15. It's Curry outside. Second shot opportunity. No good. Malone with some nice D. Jordan with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. The 9-foot shot. And it's denied. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And taken away by Magic.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Golden State. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The 15-footer. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Warriors trail by 15. From deep. Harrison, no good. And the 80s team has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Some nice passing by Golden State. And it's off from three-point range. Bird right side. Three-pointer. Malone trying to break free. And that's good. Larry Bird for three.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
The shot by KD. No good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 17-point game.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, reading the defense, knowing exactly what's needed at each moment. That's one of Jordan's unsung talents.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Bird. Here's McHale. Out to Bird. Over Barry. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Great positioning on the putback. And the 80s team leads by 17.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
Timeout called the Warriors. Teams changing it up here. And the Warriors with possession here, trailing by 17. The three from Davis. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Over Davis. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Here's Golden State. And here's Davis for 3. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
That one good for 2.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Shot from 12. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Here's Davis. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:05 left in the third quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And again, no good by Golden State. Mullen for 3. Grabs the rebound. To the middle. Here's Worthy. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And here's Davis for three. The shot misses. And the 80s team going the other way now. Shoots from the elbow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for the away team, Moses Malone. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Warriors trailed by 21. Here's Richardson. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Richardson's got his first points in this one. Ball stolen. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Moses Malone.
The Warriors have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. The first free throw is good.
And Nate Thurman is the charter member of one of the NBA's most exclusive clubs. First player in league history to ever record a quadruple-double. Very few guys have pulled that one off.
Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Barry. No good with the triple.
Golden State foul. Rick Barry. First personal
He's
foul.
getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the away team, George Gervin. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The 80s team leads by 18. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from the... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And the rejection by Curry.
And that's great defensive awareness from Stephen. He sees that shot coming, and he hustles over to get a hand on it.
Stolen by Durant.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over it.
Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Personal foul. First team
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
at the line for the
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 80s team.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
Here's Bird. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Kept alive. Here's McHale. And it's McHale finishing it off.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Second team foul. Shooting for the away team, Magic Johnson. At the line for 1.
And Johnson, no good on that one.
On the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Down low. Here's McHale. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Warriors trail by 18. Here's Barry. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Jordan with the ball. Chamberlain picks him up. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Now here's Durant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Poked away.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Time called here. The 80s team will talk it over.
Timeout away team. And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors next team.
And here's Jordan outside. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. This Warriors squad struggled. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And the ball out of play, the 80s team will inbound.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's Malone. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. And the 80s team leads by 20.
Yeah, Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over. How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Chamberlain trying to get open. Johnson with the block. Ripped away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Second team foul.
He's off on the first.
Paul Anderson taking 2.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Johnson. And the foul called on Kevin McHale. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Warriors trail by 16. On its way from Curry for 2. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Bird. A second chance effort. And Malone puts it in. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. And once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score. And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Here's Harrison. And McHale pulls it down. And so it's McHale with it. He'll bring it up for the 80s team. Here's Bird. Here's Malone. Makes it off the glass. And the 80s team leads by 18.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Here's Bird. And he can't bank that one in. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Malone with the steal. Johnson with the bounce pass. Jordan. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Bird with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. No good from Bird. Warriors trail by 20. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go. Pass to McHale. Shoots over KD. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Chamberlain. He's off on that one. And the 80s team going the other way. Now Jordan. It's deflected. And he gets it back. Here's Bird. Malone trying to break free. Bird with the bucket.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The 80s team with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Malone misses. Here's Barry. He can't get that one. Good D by Jordan. And so it's the 80s team winning this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise